as we enter into Advent together that isn't the nice, fluffy thing that we like to see after we've watched Rudolph this weekend or The Grinch That Stole Christmas or whatever we've been watching since Thanksgiving. Because Advent is meant to kind of hit us in the head a little bit and say, open your eyes, watch. We are meant as Catholic Christians to always be waiting for the second coming of our Lord. And may he not find us sleeping. Being vigilant is so important. Now, since February, we have all been extremely vigilant. We have all been faithful to our nice blue face masks or whatever else we have. And Ron, even your one that had the cigar or whatever. There are so many different types of face masks out there. But they are all, of course, meant to protect ourselves and to protect others. And this is not to downplay any of that, but I just find it so amusing now that it's just so second nature for many of us. You get out of your car, you put your face mask on. When you go to the gas station, you see many people that are using the hand sanitizer before they touch the pump, or they put gloves on before they touch the pump, or before they go into the grocery store, and they not only have their face mask on, but they have their face shield on. And I think I saw somebody walking around in an astronaut suit at one point. No, I didn't see that. But the vigilance that we all have to avoid a virus that has the potential to end our life, it's a very real thing. And we have all opened our eyes to this virus, and we have changed our lives radically over this past year to ensure our own safety and, of course, the safety of others. But, of course, as we know, when it comes to public health or our own health, nothing is foolproof. Now, in the gospel, we're not trying to avoid a virus. Advent season is to be vigilant for not something that can kill us, but for something that can actually indeed give us life, newness of life, refresh us, bring us to everlasting glory in heaven. How vigilant are we for our faith? Are we for our relationship with our God? For putting our own house in order, knowing that we are going to see the coming of our Lord, and he will judge the living and he will judge the dead. How vigilant are we for that? We have our entire lives for this. But as he says in the gospel, we don't know when that's going to happen. God does. And it's up to us. Like that person who had the house put his servants in charge, they all had their duties and had the gatekeeper keep watch. He knew he was going away, but he had his house in order. He was ready. Are we? And that's how we enter into this Advent season, saying, yes, it's not Christmas yet. We have 4 weeks of preparation, of keeping watch, of being vigilant, of questioning ourselves, where do we need to still put our house in order? Forgiving our enemies, mending our relationships. Are we taking care of our own health? Are we taking care of those that we've been called to take care of in our own families? What about our coworkers? What does our life truly look like? Is it all about me, or do I have any notion that other people might actually matter more than me? What does our interior house look like? Are we ready to really put the guards out there and say, okay, Lord, come to get me, and just take a step back? I would beg to say that many of us probably aren't, myself included. I'm not ready to just go away for a couple months and say, well, if the Lord comes, I'm all set. I know that's not the case. So there is a starkness that comes with the beginning of Advent. We put so much vigilance into the face mask, into avoiding a virus that can kill us. How much vigilance do we put into the coming of our Lord? And when he comes to meet us face to face, that's what this is all about. And we hope that through our preparation, through our own vigilance, by mending our relationship, forgiving our enemies, whatever it is that's in our conscience, are we following what the Lord has called us to do? Or do we feel the Lord's call and say, no, no, no? You know, one point it's going to be too late. If the Lord is calling, we need to act, we need to move, because he has given us gifts, he has given us talents to do his will here on earth. In this Advent, yes, be vigilant and watch. But he's also saying to each and every one of us, what are you waiting for? Be vigilant. I am coming. May we transform our lives during this Advent season.